Hello everyone and welcome to the Blue Blouse channel. In today's video, we are going to learn how to do some knotless braids. You know, the other day I took myself up and I started doing some knotless braids on myself. But my hands were so tired, I couldn't do the tutorial on myself, so I decided to do it on my mannequin head. But if you want to know what knotless braids look like, these are what they look like, and I did these myself. Now let's get into the video, okay? I'm going to show you the directions of the strands without the extensions first, in the form of the underhand braid or the wrong side plait as we say here in Jamaica. Now I came up with a little jingle to help you to see the directions of the strands so your hands can get used to the motion. It goes like this: in the middle, down and around to the right and change, down and around to the left and change. And as you can see, my left side hasn't caught up as yet, but you'll see. And change. So it goes in the middle, down and around to the right and change. Then down and around to the left and change, down and around to the right and change, down and around to the left and change. And you can see me flipping my hands here. You'll get a better view. Down and around to the right and change. This little here is getting in my way, but you'll see that it will look pretty afterwards. All right, no mind that. So it's now down and around to the left and change. And sometimes you'll see my finger picking up from underneath the middle strand. So just position your hands to how you feel comfortable, as long as you are bringing the middle strand down and around over the left and then down and around over the right. As long as you are braiding in the direction towards the floor, you will be just fine. Okay, so keep practicing and work on your grip if you haven't got that tight grip as yet. Okay, and this is what it's looking like. Now let's get to the knotless braids. Use pre-stretched hair to make your life so much easier. Cut out the feathering when you're doing knotless braids, because adding the pieces that I'm about to show you is going to take all day. So what I've done is select my amount that I want. I've taken a third of the braid, then I'm splitting it into two, and then the other 2/3 of the braid, I'll just section them out evenly. So you should be having 4 pieces there. 2/3 or 2/1/3, and then you should have a third split into 2, which will give you 4 pieces. All right, so you can see me getting ready to start the braid. I just put one strand under my finger. As you can see, I want it to be rather tight, so you can see me flipping my hands up. So I put the outer strand and I grip underneath the middle strand and I leave it like that. Then for my first strand, I'm going to use one of the smaller pieces. I'm going to drape it over top of the braid, use my pinky to hold that firm, and then slide it underneath the middle one. So when you do that, you are concealing a piece, right? And then after that, I'm gonna bring my strand on top and then bring it down and around to the left, and then I still leave that outside piece hanging there, and then I make another revolution, and then that piece that's hanging there, I'm going to slide it under. So that's one way in which you can add the pieces. I like to add it like this at the root so I don't get mixed up with my strands. I'll do it again so you can see. All right, so I'm going to take the other strand, which is the other small one, and I'm going to drape it on top of the braid, only adding in one side underneath the middle strand. And be careful to keep those pieces separated, because they will mix you up if you don't know what you're doing. All right, then I do 1, 2 revolutions. All right, bring that outside strand in the middle. I know it's a lot to see, but you'll get the understanding of what I'm doing. And then I slide that outside strand under. Then I'm doing it again with my other piece. So I lift up the middle strand, put it underneath it, then bring it down and around. All right, then I bring another part to the left, down and around, and then I slide it under. So it's not that hard to do. Basically, you are just slipping here underneath the middle strand to conceal the knots. As long as you are keeping the strands underneath the middle strand, you will be good. Here we go again. I am prepping my knotless braid to receive the extensions. So you can see me moving my middle strand down and around to the left, and then down and around to the right. And then when I do that, I stop right there, and then I add my first small piece by draping it over top of the middle strand without doing anything, using my pinky finger to stabilize a half of the braid, and I slide it under the middle one, and then I count 1, and then I count 2, wait for the 2, wait for the 2, and then I carry all that here that was sitting on the top, and then I slip it under the middle. Wait for it. I slip it right under the middle. Come now, man, hurry up. Alright, and you're gonna see me add another strand right here. So I drape it over the top, slide it under the middle, then I exchange 1, and then, ooh, I'm getting out of frame there, 2, and then I slip it under. Have you caught anything as yet? Trust me, this voiceover is challenging, but I'm doing it. So put it under the middle. Hurry up now, lady, hurry up. You're taking so long. Put it under the middle, carry the hair from the middle, and then put it on top to conceal it, and then bring the other piece down and around, and then the piece that is hanging, you just add it in. And by the way, this is just one way to add the strand. You know, I always say there's more than one way to skin a cat. So if you haven't caught what I've done already, feel free to repeat that section. And I'm gonna do it one more time. I'll let you see. All right? Ooh, I'm actually done here. No, I'm not. So you drape this thing over the top, then you slide it under and join it with the middle, and then you bring your middle strand down and around. Come lady, you're taking too long. I don't know why I was taking so long in the video, but anyway, and then you bring the other side down and around, and then you slip that middle strand, not the middle strand, you slip the loose strand under and join it with the middle. So here am I once again. Drape it over the top, conceal it under the middle. Come, hurry up. Hurry up, lady, hurry up. Alright, and then you bring the middle strand down and around. Oh, I don't know what that was a while ago, but something did do. Alright, just ignore it and go on like you never see it. You understand? Something did do. Don't know what did happen, but something did do right there. So back to demonstration road. I'm gonna demonstrate one last time. Remember, this is a tutorial, you know, it's a lot of repetition. So you drape the hair over the top, slide it and join it with the middle piece, then bring one strand down around, then down and around, and then join it back with the middle strand underneath. And you can add one more piece in the same position, but this is what my knotless braid is looking like on my mannequin. It's on the looser side because Mrs. Mannequin wouldn't stop bobbing her head, so this is the result because she wouldn't hold her head still. So I that she get. But the purpose of this video was to show you the knotless braids. Now I realized in going over my footage that I actually added it a second way. And that second way I cannot explain to you for the life of me. So if you are a visual learner, you can actually watch what I'm doing. But in the meanwhile, if you're new here, I welcome you. And if you're old, I welcome you same way, because without you, my YouTube door would be closed. And thank you to my new subscribers. I actually moved from 57 to now 63 subscribers at the recording of this video. So I appreciate your subscriptions, and it's bye from the Blue Blouse channel. See you again next time.